Yes, we're steamrolling along in a VW bus. It's what episode 411 of Fine Music. And now Charlie Zero is going to drive amazingly without fingers. You're wearing boxing gloves. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so I have these six musicians I want to recommend. Uh it's very different from the last time. So band number one, um well, he's a one-man group, the HAXON CLOAK. So he's electronic musician. The album that I recommend is called Excavation, and it's very drone, dark ambient, a bit of industrial. He's been on my radar for some time, and that album I recommend. Two songs I recommend off the album called Excavation Part 1 and 2. My girlfriend and I, when we drive to Los Feliz, where the Folger family happened, the Manson murders, we play that song in the night, and it is very, very spooky, and it creeps us out, but in the fun way. So, highly recommend listening to HAXON CLOAK. And he's also he's been composing for Hollywood. Most He did the most recent show, The Beef. If you guys haven't seen that on Netflix, he's composed that
Beef.
whole
Wow.
yeah, Beef. Yeah,
I
he
saw it. I
he
saw it.
composed.
It's amazing.
Was it
Yeah,
well
yeah,
done?
it is. It is. So the music that he picked, man,
So
he has
rich.
good taste. He has good taste. Okay, that's it for now. For band number two is Uniform. You're
Hmm.
wearing a uniform. I know it's simple. You may not think too much of the band, but the album is called Wake in Fright, and they're industrial metal, um, noise rock. Um, Three songs I recommend on that album called Tabloid, The Killing of America, and Boot Liquor. They're yeah, when you listen to them, they're they might come off as hostile. Um, they'll really get under your skin, I'll tell you that. But in the way that you can understand them, um, in some ways might kind of make a callback of an influence to early Ministry, when he went kind of hard. But other than that, this band's really, really, really good. So if you're interested in that, both of those bands that I recommend, you can find them on Bandcamp. The next band number three, this they don't have a Bandcamp. You can find them on YouTube. They're called Vast, just Vast, VAST, Vast. And the album, you ready for this? I'm sorry, Visual Audio Sensory Theater came out in
Vast.
1998. And yeah, and they're it's an experimental rock, alt rock band, electro rock. You guys might have heard of this song. One of them is off, it's called Touched. If you listen to it, it will probably jog your memory and be like, oh yeah, I've heard that song before. I don't know when, but you've heard it. And they have that's one of their singles. And then the other song is Here, which is the first track, Pretty When You Cry, and I'm Dying, and Temptation. The best I could describe this band is um the singer has a very a melody tone to his vocals. Sometimes he'll remind you of Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode. The orchestra in the background kicks in, and especially in Touch, it comes off very acoustic. And then the buildup starts to come in, and you hear the choir in the background, and you're like, okay, where's this going? Where's this going? But then the drums and the electronics kick in, and you're like, whoa. So this plays throughout, and there's a lot of orchestras, a choir, like a church choir, some melodies, some piano in there. Nothing quite like that album or anywhere else, but it's such an experience. I hope you guys enjoy that. Fourth, SD LAIKA, SD, and then LAIKA, LAIKA. And the album is called That's Harakiri, 2014. Also electronic, experimental grime. What else can I say about this one-man group? But he's very reclusive. No one really knows what he looks like, but that album that he put out, it's an immersive experience, a ride that you guys would be like, okay, it's not hard. It has a lot of funky beats and sounds that transmit to your brain, and you just don't know where it's gonna go next. Some might come off, you might think like a hard techno, but it isn't. It's very unusual, very unusual. The cover is very unusual too. So when you guys see the cover, you're gonna be like, what? Is this it? So don't be alarmed. That's also on Bandcamp. He also has some EPs and little side stuff along the way, but very such a mystery guy. Bjork and Apex Twin actually have played some of his stuff on their live performances. So yeah, such an influence album. The next album, musician number 5, no Bandcamp, Klaxons. The album's called Myths of the Near Future, 2007. They're considered indie rock, post-punk revival, and electronic rock. The songs I recommend on this is the first one, As Above, So Below, Magic with the K, Golden Scans, Gravity's Rainbow, which is based off of Thomas Pynchon, and It's Not Over Yet. Definitely need to hear this group. Too bad they're not around anymore. But they hit it off very, very well with this album. Got a lot of influences from Thomas Pynchon's Gravity's Rainbow, William Burroughs, so many other things that went behind this album. You could find them on YouTube. They're very, very creative. They've only released 3 albums, but this one, Myths of the New Future, is very influential. A lot of color, the sounds and everything. So hope you guys enjoy that. And the last one, number 6, is you can find them on Bandcamp. N8NOFACE. So that's N as in Nancy, the number 8, no face altogether. The album's Just Here to Die. And it's he's a synth punk. He's a one-man band, synth punk. He's from LA, experimental. His when you look at his Google, he might come off as a gangster, but don't be fooled. He is so out there. His Bandcamp has so much, a lot of LPs, EPs. Each of his songs are 40 to 50 seconds short, but really, really, really interesting. Again, at first I thought, what am I, is this for real? Is this a parody? No, because his appearance came off as very gangster, but you be fooled. No, he's really, really, really good. And I'm just blown away by him. He's representing in LA. So yeah, definitely check him out. He's a blast. He's a blast, I'll tell you that much. And that is it from my recommendations of the day.
Thank you, Charlie. Much to venture into there.